Hey, what's up, guys? I'm me, DC Gunner, and what watch to give to your wife? Eric, I think, in the comments suggested me to make this video, and I told I like the idea because I wanted to do this for a long time. So today I'm gonna give you some the watch advice and my opinions what watch to give to your wife, in general in gift giving to watches to your wives, all the way from the entry level for the lowest budget to the, I don't know, Rolex Datejust or Patek 24. So we'll try to give you suggestions. However, I'm not gonna just make a dry list of the watches because I decided I want to show you some. Here I have some of the watches which I gave to my wife during the years, from the very first watch I gave to her to the last one, which I actually do not have here. And these are not all because the last one she's wearing all the time. So that's I will film that afterwards. So without further ado, let's just jump to the tabletop and I will show you one by one of these watches, and along the way give you some suggestions, and maybe you pick up on some of the ideas. These are some of the watches I gather around the house to fill up the box for the video. But they are not all the watches I gave my wife, but these are some of the significant watches, with the exception of one which I will show you later on. But my wife is not that into watches. She prefers other gifts like perfumes, handbags, purses, shoes, and all the women out there. And chances are that your wife is not also that into watches. So she doesn't care about watches. The thing is, for the ladies' watches, you need to get her a quartz watch or automatic, nothing to, with the winding and stuff like that. But um, back in the day, I gave my wife automatic watch. It was this beautiful Seiko automatic. Look at this. This is just like, they like Pandora bracelets, but this one is just great. This is a vintage Seiko. I bought this, I don't know, ages ago when we were dating. It was one of the first watches I gave to her, but she never wore it. It's automatic 17 joules high beat Seiko watch. I wish this was a man's watch. I would wear this every day. It's automatic. You can manually wound it. Uh, she never wore it. Maybe she wore it once or twice to please me, but I know she's not wearing it. And this is my favorite watch in this box, and the watch I ever gave it to her because it's just adoring. From the bracelet, the clasp, the movement, the dial. Check the dial on this guy here. This is amazing. You can get her Seiko 5 lineup, and Seiko ladies watches are amazing. I will link you some of the watches I'm talking about in the description box on Amazon so you can check it out. But definitely, if you're on a budget, consider Seiko instead of Michael Kors. Of course, she will be happier with a fossil gold-plated watch, Michael Kors, but uh, even Daniel Wellington is a hot seller for ladies, and that's cool, but it's not for collectors. So yeah, those are some of the watches on the budget you can buy to your wife, like Michael Kors, which she will love, but it's a trashy watch. I would not recommend it. Get a Seiko and another great brand. Surprisingly, this watch I gave my wife, and this is a like S. However, I thought she will hate it and just ran by to her, and she loves it because it's black. Because women need black watches for to match with their black outfits and whatnot. This is S. Oliver fashion watch. And for the record, my wife wears my watches also. She wears a lot of my Piaget, but this is a very special watch to me because When I bought this one, I was a college student. She was a college student. She was a better college student because she graduated before me. I got her this. This is a Romer. It's a Swiss-made watch. It's like a Tissot, but a bit more obscure and not known, and it has a beautiful dial. This watch is small, lady size, and later on the trend of these big huge watches for women came along and this one become obsolete, but this is another one it's a really nice watch. I like the dial and the classiness, and I don't know, it's nice. It doesn't have a second hand. It's a guilloche dial. It's a quartz, of course, and because a quartz is for ladies' watches, they don't want to hustle with the movements and stuff like that. Just want the watch to work and to be pretty and shiny. So yeah, this is a very sentimental watch to me, and it's well worn. You can see on the band. I need to replace the band, but like RG said, her indoors, she's not wearing it anymore. But I love it. This is one also my favorites. Uh, After that, I think I gave her this Esprit watch. It's just random. I gave her so many watches that it's just random. I mingle with a lot of dealers, and when I see a cool watch that she might like, and I gave her this is Esprit. It's a fashion brand again, one of those fashion brands, but Esprit is pretty popular with the ladies, and she liked it. I liked it. What I liked about this watch is the dial, and this watch had a beautiful, gorgeous, brown, sweet brown Esprit original band, which I stole. I stole it and put it on my vintage Omega, and I gave her this crappy black one, but she's not wearing it anyways. She wore it at once, and there were actually three or four Esprit watches. There was one really funky, but it stopped working, and I couldn't find it to show you. But trust me, there was a bunch of Casios and what other affordable watches. This is also affordable, and if you are cool with your wife, it's not your anniversary present. You just give her a random gift. It's totally just whatever I buy doesn't have to be brand new. Sometimes it does. Depends on the occasion. But this is an Aspert fashion one. They put Miata movements inside, so it's pretty decent. But the dial on this one is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this. I would wear this watch. I can. I can wear it, but it's very well done. So I can show you on the wrist. I can wear this. I can pull this off. It's very nice, and yeah, it's one of the many Esprit watches. They make alright watches. What do we have here? Here, once I bought some pocket watches and some watches, and there was this little guy, and and this is like a pendant you wear around your neck, and this is a nice pocket watch. Look at this. This is like a pendant fashion accessory, like a band, and it works. It keeps correct time. You just need to wound it occasionally. I wound it once or twice for her, and then she didn't wound it. She just wore it for it. I think its brand is Revue. It's a Swiss made, very nice ornament. I love the dial and the Romans, of course. You know me, I love Romans, and yeah, I don't think this is a gold watch. I think this is a gold filled or something, but absolutely nice pendant around the neck. And it's actually unlike all those Chinese pendants. It keeps good time. So yeah, that's it. I love this guy as well. These are basically watches that I liked and I thought that they were nice and gave to her. Uh, Later on, I gave her this Tissot, which was Tissot was her main EDC watch because ladies do love bracelets because of the convenience. It's easy and it looks more like jewelry. This is a Tissot ladies PR50 Quartz, of course, now it's not working again. But I'm tired of changing batteries for these watches, and they just ran out and again. So when I got her this one, she liked it a lot. You can see the wear marks now, but it was brand new, and she wore it every day, every day, every day until I got her current everyday watch, which is well, in a minute I will show you. Okay, but it's a great Tissot watch, and you can get the size bigger, smaller, depends on your taste and the wrist size. But Tissot ladies watches are beautiful, and they're Swiss made and classy, so I definitely suggest Tissot as one of the suggestions if you're on a budget. These are all other 500 bucks, and this one also very affordable. Not that affordable, but they are Swiss made, and the Tissot realm are very nice. Uh, After that, I gave her the Vario. She liked the Vario because of the band, and this is a micro brand I got for a review from Singapore. It's made by Vario company, and this one the battery is also stopped here. But this one it's quartz, but the second hand moves like it sweeps. It's a sweeping second hand, even though it's quartz. It's Miyota inside, powered by Miyota. But what I like about this watch is the design. So this is like a Daniel Wellington, but I like this one better because it has a curved sapphire crystal. Look at this. It's curved, it's domed, it's not flat. And it's a sapphire crystal. I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, it has sapphire crystal. Designed in Singapore by Ivan, whatever you call it. It's a graphic designer, and he also designed this band, Harris tweed bands. And there are lots of colors, but this one's purple and kind of wintry band, Harris tweed, very cool. I'm not the biggest fan of these because I don't like the look, but my wife absolutely loves it. And this is a beautiful dial design. There's something about the black dial with silver indices. Clean, simple, beautiful watch. I wore this one on the gray band, and there's a different variations and colors of this one. Some of the YouTubers reviewed them also. I did a review, but this one is absolutely gorgeous. It's a micro brand. It's clean, sleek design, and works. And she wore it for a lot of time. And yeah, I gave her also a swatch. Oh, she took it. I got this one. I like the design of this one. Uh, it's like a John Player special colors, which I got, and I absolutely love the features of this watch, and it's a cool sports watch. Uh, and I gave her a couple other sports watches, but yeah, we don't do a lot of sports, unfortunately. She likes tennis, by the way. And yeah, I got myself rackets, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. It's a swatch. It's great. It has this flexo band, which is very flexible, very easy to use. Also, another great option to wear to give to your wife as a swatch. Swiss made. It's not as good as Tissot or Romer or some other brands like Sartina. Lots of these little brands, and but it's cool. And I gave her to her, and now I'm just gonna cut it here. And when she returns home, I will show you the watch she's actually EDCing and wearing every single day, and gloves. Okay, guys, this is finally I grab a hold of the last watch I gave her, and this is a Cartier Santos, and it's a lovely little 80s piece. I This watch made me want to get a man Santos, so we can have like a pair watch or whatnot. But I think that's just silly. I like the tank anyways. But I love this watch. I think this is a perfect watch to give to your wife. It's a Cartier. You cannot go much better than Cartier. You can say Rolex. They just which is another great choice and definitely my suggestion. Ladies, they just two-tone, even the men's 36 mil, they just can work. Uh, Definitely, or it's a perpetual because it has no date and it's perfect and functional. It's one of those watches that's the most perfect because not because it's Rolex, because it's waterproof. This one is not waterproof as a Datejust because it doesn't have a screw down crown, and the Datejust is just universal. You gave her a Rolex and you won. Also, Cartier is not a bad way to roll. There are lots of Cartier watches that are absolutely gorgeous, including Ballon, the blue, the tanks, and whatnot. But something on a steel bracelet or white gold, whatnot, it's perfect choice. And all those watches I showed you before are not being worn because she like this one. It's perfect. I love the bracelet on this one. It's just you can see some wear marks and scratches, but just normal wear and tear. And it's a great choice to gift as a brand. No matter which Cartier, you just go get her Cartier. They just, and if you're really rolling in cash, if you wanna go at it, Patek 24, ladies. It's a square watch, but it's one of the all-time classics from Patek, and it's also Quartz. This one's Quartz, and that's what works. So hopefully this video will help you make a decision. So to recap, from the affordable levels, you can get her Seikos, Tissots, even a ladies Longines. They make some nice ladies watches. But and Omega Constellation, I forgot about the Omega Constellation. Omega Constellation, ladies, it's a great choice to give it, and even on the used market you can get them bad. There are bargains out there. So yeah, from some reputable dealers, don't buy, I'm not saying eBay or something, like dealers like a Watchbox or something like that. You get it, it's almost like new, brand new, and you're good to go. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully this video answers your question, and thank you for watching. I'm EDC Gunner. I talk watches. Subscribe, give me a thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithms and all that stuff. So cheers, guys.